Aloha! It is I, the Great Clement, and we're going to take a look at Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine for the Sega Genesis and Sega Game Gear. But first, I want to introduce you to The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. This was an animated cartoon that played almost every Saturday morning, and it's the bane of my childhood. I watched this cartoon all the time, and it always made me laugh, and it was always good stuff. It's basically almost a Roadrunner slash Wile E. Coyote type of cartoon, you know. Sonic, he's just being fast and happy and speedy and with all of his Mobius friends. And Dr. Robotnik, this fat, jelly bean, ugly motherfucker, keeps trying to ruin his plans and try and kill Sonic. This is very different from the actual Sega version of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's loosely based off the video games, but, you know, it's still fantastic. Robotnik, he's got a catchphrase. Yes, he does. And he's pretty stupid.
I hate that hedgehog! At last, my new stupidity ray gun is finished. Oh, shoot!
He's an idiot. But, surprisingly, this television show got its own video game. Let me get this straight. They made a game based off of a TV show that was based off of a game. I can't make this up, folks. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine follows the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog canon, and it doesn't follow the Sega canon that everyone's used to. That's bizarre, isn't it? Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, it doesn't allow you to play as Dr. Robotnik. No, no, no. That would be too good. Witness my evil dream to rid Mobius of music and fun forever! My latest invention, the Mean Bean Steaming Machine, would have been a long title, will not only dispose of those fun-loving jolly beans of Beanville, but turn them into robot slaves to serve my evil purposes. Robots, bring me those beans! Of course, those robots are Scratch and Grounder. If you watched The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, he has these two bumbling henchmen, Scratch and Grounder, who are constantly doing the dirty work for Robotnik, but they're always fucking up. They were in the opening as well. But Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine is not the game you would expect it to be. Beans, beans, let me give you a hand or two. I've got to prepare Dr. Robotnik a beautiful bean feast. All these robots, by the way, are actually in the cartoon. That's fucked up. But, yeah, this is a puzzle game. I guess it suits Dr. Robotnik for being, you know, a genius and whatnot. But, you know, I was expecting something different when I popped this into my Sega Genesis back when I was like 8 years old. I was expecting, you know, maybe we have to set traps for Sonic or do some crazy shit. But no, it's a puzzle game. And the oddest thing is, Sonic's not even in this game at all. Some unknown assailant is stopping Robotnik and destroying his robots and foiling his Mean Bean Machine plans, basically. And he never refers to him as the Hedgehog, he just says, like, the robots are fucking up, those stupid dunce bots, and I don't get it, you know? I would have LP'd this game if I were good at it, because I'm good at a few puzzle games, folks. I rock at Dr. Mario, and when it comes to Tetris Attack / Pokemon Puzzle League, I would fucking school you! I beat that game on very hard with my eyes closed. Well, not with my eyes closed, but you get the idea. But Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, the thing I find that gets really ridiculously hard about this game, I'm okay setting off the chains and combos and stuff. Look at me kick the first guy's ass. No problem, right? No problem. I didn't have a problem fighting this asshole. But, the game gets harder. Let's skip to the final boss. You dopey dumbspots! Can't you do anything right? Now I'll have to do my own dirty work and blend those beans! Dr. Robotnik is the 13th boss, the final boss of the game. He's so fucking hard. And I'm playing on easy mode. Keep this in mind that I am playing in easy mode. I am not pushing down on the control pad. They literally fall that fast, the objects. I don't have enough time to consider how to destroy these beans. The way the puzzle game works is, if you want to drop those black beans that don't do anything onto the other character, you have to set up chain reactions. You have to set up a way where if you destroy a line of beans, that will destroy a line of beans, you know? And that's really hard puzzling for me. I mean, I can't do that when the fucking screen is scrolling by so goddamn fast that I can't even think. So I suck at Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I mean, the further it gets in the game, the faster your things drop, and the faster they drop, the more impossible it is for me to win. I mean, Robotnik's doing it no problem, but me, I just got stumped and I fucked up, and it takes me like, must be 100 tries just to beat the final boss, so I'm never gonna do an LP of this game. If anyone else wants to, by all means, but this game is hard to beat. This is a puzzle game I cannot do at all. This game is also on the Sega Game Gear, and it's pretty much the exact same game as well. The same title screen, the same kind of music. The only real difference... well, we'll see it later, but... yeah. It's kind of disappointing that my favorite character of any medium, of anything, is Dr. Eggman. And his alternate universe version here, Dr. Robotnik of the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, I can't play this game at all. Like, it just kicks my ass every time I try. I think I'll make it up to like the 4th robot, and then the 4th robot will just kick my ass, and then I'll never get better at the game. It's the falling blocks that piss me off, you know? I can't believe, even in easy mode, the blocks fall at a ridiculous speed. It's not even that much different from very hard, or in hard mode compared to easy mode, I found. It was like the same thing. So I don't know what game they were playing. I don't know if the difficulty selection was a glitch and it didn't work, but it's awfully retarded. But as I said, look in the Game Gear version, it's pretty much the exact same thing. The only difference is that when you start a new level, they show you like every enemy you're going to fight in the game. And they don't do their opening line like, I'm gonna kick your ass, or whatever, so... So yeah, you may have noticed 3 of the opponents are indeed Scratch, Grounder, and Coconuts. The 3 main robot dudes who are always in the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. But, you know. See, the whole puzzle game is based off chain reactions. I just did something that killed 2 different colors, and now I dropped only 4 black beans on them. If you can do like 3 chains, 4 chains, 5 chains, you can pretty much end this fight in like one swift move, but you know, that takes a lot of... well, you gotta be smart, let's face it. It's a good puzzle game in that you really have to be smart to kick ass at it, and, you know, some people don't want to be real smart, you know? I just want to, like, do it. I think you have to be smart to play this game. But this is Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I'm not gonna LP this game. I mean, every level is pretty much the exact same. The background does not change at all. The music doesn't change until you get to Robotnik. You know, it's good. If you like puzzle games, give this a try, but I've never been able to do this. I believe this is also an American version of a game called Puyo Puyo Pop, I believe, or at least this puzzle game continued on as Puyo Puyo Pop. I don't know the details. I'm not big on the Puyo Puyo history. I didn't read it up, but, you know. I'm pretty sure this puzzle game is still going strong, only not as Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. So yeah, that's Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, based off of a cartoon that's based off of a video game. How fucked up is that? Well, folks, I'm going to end this slight review with another clip, the best clip from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Toodles.
Kids, there's nothing more cool than being hugged by someone you like. But if someone tries to touch you in a place or in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, that's no good. It's your body. No one has the right to touch you if you don't want them to. So what do? First, you say no. Then, you get out of there. Most important, you gotta tell someone you trust, like your parents, your teacher, a police officer.